everyone, welcome to the first match of the semifinals, round 3 in the tournament. Very, very cool, very exciting to be here. Incredible semifinals we got for you. All the lower ranked seeds upsetting all the higher ranked seeds. It's going to be a crazy semifinals. And the first one we got for you is probably one no one expected to happen, but everyone is excited for now. We have the number 6 seed Brittani Tapley running her way through the competition, through Kaleb Boatman, through the upset Kaiser Wang, to make it to the semifinals here, to play the number 7 seed Kaleb Koho, possibly the biggest upset of the tournament because he had to go through former champion Thomas Scully to get to the semifinals here today. Very exciting. Koho on a tear, Brittani on a tear. They both tied for the most amount of rounds in the last one standing. Brittani took it barely on accuracy, but these two players are very evenly matched. I'm very excited to see what happens here today in the semifinals. So enough from me. Let's hear what the players have to say in the promos.
I think it's kind of funny that every time I've been to the semifinals, it's a year where we do 16, and every year where I got bounced early, it was a year where we did 32. I kind of like the synergy of life being like, hey, 16, here you go. I am very excited to play Brittani. She's very good. Having played her in teams and in the last one standing, I'm very excited for this one-on-one opportunity. The last time we faced off one-on-one in anything was like a geek thing over in the other Spence thing. So not a great mark on either of us is what we can do. But I think this is going to be good. I'm excited to be in the semifinals again. But I would really, really like to go to the finals for the first time. So I think I'm playing some of the best trivia in my career. And I set out a record at the start, or a goal at the start of seasons to prove that I'm one of the best to ever play. So I'm going to keep doing that. So good luck, Brittani. But I'm keep chasing history.
Brittani, you are now part of the video store. I had you closed last night. Did you hide all the pirate movies?
Oh, of course.
Fucking A, because you are going against a man that is like the security card version of Captain Jack Sparrow. The unfunny Steve the Pirate. He just doesn't have the hook or the fucking wooden leg because he's an idiot. He walks a plank himself. He doesn't even need you to do it. You're going to do fine in this. It's going to be easy. You hit all the pirate movies from him. He already watches shit on 2 times speed anyway, so you don't even need to rewind the tapes because he already fucking does it automatically. And you know what's funny about all this is that Tuick has a green screen, but he never fucking uses it. He should have Nazario looming over him. He's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Don't worry about this. You got this. It's gonna be easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Fire shit.
I have the green screen. Tim, put in Nazario here, like Mike asked. Cue the nope. Going right here. But that being said, exciting promos. 2 players excited to be here. Listen, Koho's been in several tournaments. He has made the semifinals before. He's upset number 1 seeds before. He's had very good showings in tournaments. He is trying to reach that goal of reaching the finals. And Brittani, this is only her 2nd tournament, but in her 1st tournament, she upset people as the number 31 seed. So crazy stuff, crazy histories between these 2 players. I'm excited to see them go to battle. It should be a fun one. So without further ado, let's get into round number 1. Here's how round number 1 is going to work. We have 10 questions in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. Each player will write the answer to each question on their whiteboard. And after 15 seconds, I'll say pens down. They will then reveal the answer and say it aloud. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1? All right, then. Your first question will come in the category of DC. And your question is, in 2022's The Batman, Riddler leaves the blueprints of his final plan to flood the city hidden underneath what? The Batman. In continuity. And also in the spirit of Tim, I'm not drinking a Miller Lite, but I have a Mick Ultra, the regular kind America is doing. 5. 4.
Not Tuscan orange grapefruit.
2. 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brittani.
The stadium?
And Koho.
It's a carpet.
Carpet is correct. Koho will take the 1-0 lead. As we get to the second question, which comes in the category of the Wizarding World. In the Order of the Phoenix, Harry gets caught trying to get to London to save Sirius using the Flu Network in what specific room? No, this is the regular kind, and I'm drinking it because it is low in carbs and low in calories. Is what I've been told. And my friend who's trying to make me healthy is making me drink it.
Take a repeat.
All right, that is Brittany's first repeat. The question again. In the Order of the Phoenix, Harry gets caught trying to get to London to save Sirius using the Flu Network. In what specific room? We have Mike Hanley here today, which means several comments in the private chat that will likely distract me from my hosting job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, we'll go to Koho.
The Gryffindor common room.
And Brittany.
No, I forgot a name. I split her office.
We did need the name. We said specifically we needed Umbridge's office.
Umbridge. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Kept thinking of the sun.
so Koho will keep the 1-0 lead. No more perfect rounds today. As we get to the third question, which comes in the category of Disney live action. Which Disney live action science fiction film features a young boy who somehow time travels and appears to find his family and siblings have aged while he remains the same? Oh, God. Mike Hanley just called himself a man steak. That's what just happened. That's what I'm dealing with. You all don't see the private chat, you watching the video. That's what I have. I have to look at that and then try and focus on what I'm doing. But he called himself a man steak. 5, 4,
It's a well done man steak.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, we'll go to Brittany.
Flight of the Navigator.
And Koho.
Movie's mid. Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah.
Flight of the Navigator is correct. Brittany on the board, scores 2-1. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who voices Victor Quartermain in Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit? I don't know many Victors. Are there Victors in the community? I don't think so.
Don't think we have any yet. No.
What's your vector? What's your vector, Victor? Roger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Brittany.
Ray Fiennes.
And Koho.
Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes is correct. Your next question comes in the category of Marvel. And your question is, in Morbius, Michael Morbius first transforms into a vampire on what kind of transportation? We got the Batman questions. We have the equally good Morbius questions.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in at you all in this match, happening all at once. Crazy, because like they're kind of similar, like that, but like one was objectively good and the other wasn't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Koho.
Couldn't pronounce these to cover my ass, but a cargo ship.
And Brittany.
Both.
Boat, ship.
Yeah.
Yep, we can accept all that.
It is Morbid time, baby.
It is Morbid time. Put it in theaters.
Get morbid.
We were busy that weekend. All right, your next question. Your next question comes in the category of horror icons. Name one of the 2 twins who appear in Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Just need first name. I've said this before, but they called it the final chapter. Then there were like 6 more.
Shit.
At least, yeah.
I feel lied to. They should make a Morbius sequel and call it Morbius the final chapter.
We should.
And then
But not make sequels.
not make 6 more. They
Yeah.
should stop.
No,
5,
Morbius, but it's Morb 3S.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Brittany
Tina?
and Koho.
Josie?
Tina is
Damn
one
it.
of the acceptable answers. We were looking for Tina and Terry. For
Terry.
the 2
Ah.
So Brittany ties it up. It is 4-4. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of the Worlds of DC. And the question is, which member of the Justice League does Clark headbutt after reawakening in Justice League? What's the move? Is it Paul Blart? I think it's Paul Blart, where he says nobody wins with a headbutt. It's very true. Doesn't sound like a fun Attack.
Great movie.
Great movie. Terrible sequel.
It's true.
I also enjoy Here Comes the Boom. Anyway.
Yeah. It's good.
5, 4,
It's got
3,
2 good ones. We did
2,
both.
1. Pens down. We will go to Koho.
I believe it's Wonder Woman.
And Brittany.
I'll split Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman is correct. We are tied 5-5 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Star Wars. And the question is, which Star Wars film features a 17,000 credit charter deal? Yes, no one wants that. Tell me Superman didn't feel that. You're actively hurting yourself. Oh, whatever. I would never headbutt that person. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will go to Koho.
The original Star Wars.
And Brittany.
New Hope.
We can accept both of those answers, as it has been called that at some point in time. A New Hope, the original, is the correct answer. We are still tied to 6-6 as we get to the penultimate question, which comes in the category of Star Trek. The other one. The question is, who plays Admiral Barnett, the man overseeing Kirk's disciplinary hearing at the beginning of Star Trek 09? This movie's technically just called Star Trek.
Yeah.
Which makes me think that all movies should be called whatever the movie is, followed by the year.
They technically renamed the motion picture just Star Trek now on IMDb, and I think that's dumb.
They did? I hate IMDb.
Yeah.
I hate everything. 5, 4. I hate that movie too, so whatever. 3,
Me too.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Brittany.
Tyler Perry.
And Koho.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry is the correct answer. As we move to the final question of round number 1 at a tie score, we come to the category of Alien versus Predator. The question is, who is the last crewmate killed by the alien in Alien? Came out in a decade that saw several other better sci-fi films. That's right. I think I'm coming out and finally saying I don't really like this movie. It's okay.
Oh.
5.
It was great.
I was in a debate once where I was told it was better than Inception. I disagree. 2.
It is better
1.
than Inception.
Pens down. Disagree. We will go to Koho, I think.
I said Ash.
And Brittany.
Lambert.
Lambert is the correct answer. So at the end of round 1, Brittany will take the 1 point lead. It is 8-7. Very close game. As we move into round number 2, here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down to multiple choice, in which case they will only be worth 1. So, with that being said, your categories on the wheel today are as follows. Scores and soundtracks: DC, Disney live action, Pixar, Middle-earth, Star Wars, Marvel, and the Wizarding World. Brittany, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Mr. Koho?
I think I'll go first, Mike.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Sounds good. Brittany, this will be your first spin. It's on Disney live action. Like, keep it or spin again.
I'll spin again, Mike. I think there's better on there.
All right.
Spin that shit again.
Sounds good. This is your second spin. You will be forced to keep what it lands on. It is the category of Middle-earth.
Sick. Fucking sick. Okay.
All right, Brittany, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Middle-earth?
Yeah.
Your first question. Which live-action Middle-earth film features a location known as the Dead Marshes?
The Two Towers.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Azog in An Unexpected Journey?
Manu Bennett.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. What is the first troubling news that Elrond gives to Aragorn when he brings him Anduril and encourages him to claim the throne of Gondor in Return of the King?
I'll take multiple.
Okay, your multiple choice options. Is it A, Sauron has reached Rivendell? B, Arwen is dying? C, the elves will join the battle at Pelennor? Or D, Galadriel is missing?
B as in boy.
B is correct for 1 point. All right, Brittany, your penultimate question in Middle-earth. Which 2 dwarves does Azog kill in the Battle of the Five Armies?
Thorin and Feely.
That is correct for 2 big points. All right, and Brittany, your final question. What specifically does Frodo tell the gatekeeper of Bree that they wish to do, but their business is their own in the Fellowship of the Ring?
I'm going to take multiple to be safe.
Okay, your multiple choice options. Is it A, escape the Black Riders? B, shop at the market? C, charter a boat? Or D, stay at the inn?
D as in dog.
D is correct. For 1 point and a clean sweep of Middle-earth. So, with that being said, Brittany gets her score 16 to Koho 7, which I will assume is the agreed upon score at the moment. So we will bring back up the wheel. Koho, this will be your first spin.
Cool.
Barely lands on Middle-earth, so this is going to be a free spin.
Love it.
Lands on Disney live action. So keep it or spin again.
This is a tough decision. Can you show me what's on the wheel again? Sorry, just like on the list.
Your categories are scores and soundtracks, DC, Disney live action, Pixar, No More Middle-earth, Star Wars, Marvel, and the Wizarding World.
God. This is one of those moments where Scully had actually been able to show up just to give me assurance. You know what? Let's keep it.
All right.
Okay.
We are keeping it. So, Mr. Koho, I will be giving you your questions in the category of Disney live action. Are you prepared?
Sure.
Now, your first question. Which Disney live action film features the following locations? Berlin, Madrid, Dublin, Siberia, and London. Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
1. All right, that is Koho's first repeat. The question again. Which Disney live-action film features the following locations? Berlin, Madrid, Dublin, Siberia, and London.
Muppets Most Wanted.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Which reindeer is Charlie's favorite throughout the Santa Claus series?
Oh, shit. Which one's Charlie's favorite? I'm like gonna rely entirely on childhood nostalgia here.
5, 4, 3, 2?
I'll go multiply safe.
All right. Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Dasher, B, Donner, C, Comet, D, Cupid?
Give me the options one more time.
Yep. Your options again are A, Dasher, B, Donner, C, Comet, D, Cupid.
Charlie's favorite.
Answer in 5, 4, 3,
Comet.
2. That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
All right. Koho, your third question. Who plays Ray Seibert, the engineer of the SS Pendleton in The Finest Hours?
The name, the face is there, and the name is not. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Multiple choice on that one.
Okay, your multiple choice options is A, Casey Affleck, B, Chris Pine, C, Ben Foster, D, Tom Hardy.
Casey Affleck.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
All right, Koho, your penultimate question. At the end of National Treasure, what does Riley get with his share of the treasure?
How specific do you want?
Take a general answer.
A car.
Car is correct for 2 points. What would you have said if I said, give me a specific answer?
Is it a Ferrari or is it a Mustang? It's one of the two.
I don't know. All right. Anyway, Koho, your final question in the category of Disney live action. In D2, The Mighty Ducks, what profession does Michelle McKay, Gordon's love interest, have?
How do I phrase it?
5, 4.
Multiple to be safe.
All right. Your multiple choice options is A, lawyer, B, teacher, C, senator, D, musician.
Okay. I must have totally been thinking about the wrong thing then. Let me hear the options one more time.
Your options again: A, lawyer, B, teacher, C, senator, D, musician.
Teacher?
Teacher is correct.
Okay.
For 1 point and the clean sweep, I believe, of Disney live action.
Okay.
So, coming out of round number 2, we have a very close game. Brittany in the lead with 16 to Koho's 14. Very close, but as anybody's game as we get into round number 3. Here's how round 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more categories in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Yeah.
All right, then your first question you can bet points on is in the category of Planet of the Apes. We'll get bets starting with Brittany.
2.
And Koho.
2.
All right, your question on Planet of the Apes. How do Maurice, Nova, and Bad Ape get the apes out of their cage at the Colonel's base in War for the Planet of the Apes? We'll take a somewhat general answer. Barn burner. I'm only like halfway through my Michelob, which means if I finish it by the end of round 3, you know that round 3 was worthy of finishing the Michelob. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, we'll go to Brittany.
Put underground / in a tunnel.
And Koho.
Lead them down into the sewers.
I will accept both of those answers. That is correct. 2 points apiece. Brittany now leads 18 to 16, still a 2-point game. As you get to the next question, which comes in the category of the MCU. We'll get bets this time, starting with Koho.
2.
And Brittany.
2.
All right, your question in the MCU is, what is the full fake name Black Widow uses when she first introduces herself to Tony in Iron Man 2? I won't talk about this movie. I'll talk about its quality. I would argue that Multiverse of Madness is the new Iron Man 2. I
like Iron Man 2 more.
You might disagree, but You see where I'm coming from, I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Koho.
Natalie Rushman.
And Brittany.
Natalie Rushman.
Natalie Rushman is correct. 2 points again apiece. Brittany leads 20-18. Still a 2-point game. As we get to the third question in round number 3, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. All right, we will get bets starting with Brittany.
2.
Koho.
Like my manager said, fuck it, 2.
All right, 2 points apiece in the category scores and soundtracks. Your question is, who composed the score for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? We're making another one of these.
2 more of these, actually.
At least 2. At least 1. Probably a second. When you name your movie Part 1, I imagine there's a thing.
Yeah.
You never know. 5. Could have an ascendant situation. 3, 2,
That'd be bad.
1. Pens down. We will go to Brittany.
Daniel Pemberton.
And Koho.
Daniel Pemberton.
Daniel Pemberton is correct, which means we are still at a 2-point game. Each player knocking round 3 out of the park. As we get to the penultimate category, which is fandom quotes. All right, we will get bets starting with Koho.
2.
And Brittany.
0.
All right. If Koho hits this, got a tie game. If Koho misses, that will be the game. The question, fandom quotes. What YA film features the line, "What do all those deaths mean? They mean that our lives were never ours." This is crazy. I'm speechless. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
1. All right, that is Koho's second repeat. He has 1 remaining. The question again. What YA film features the line, "What do all those deaths mean? They mean that our lives were never ours"? Get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Brittany. That's 0.
I just want a Mockingjay Part 2.
And Koho.
If I lose to Brittany doing the same thing that I just fucking did, I erased Mockingjay Part 2 and I put Catching Fire.
And your winner, Brittany Tapley.
It's Mockingjay Part 2, isn't it?
I love you, buddy. The answer is,
Part 2.
in fact, Mockingjay Part 2. So, at the end of a crazy goddamn semifinal match, Brittany takes the win. Absolutely insane. Holy crap. Evenly matched the whole time. 8-7 out of round 1. Both sweeping their round 2 categories. 2-point game all the way through round 3. This is what you want in a semifinal match of a fantastic tournament. This was incredible. Koho already achieved incredible things in this tournament. I know he wanted to get to the finals. He should see this as icing because he's outperformed himself already. And Brittany showing that her good year is continuing on. This was incredible. This was a great showing of trivia knowledge, a great match overall. We're going to get into post-match interviews, starting with our friend, Mr. Kaleb Koho. Buddy, I know, I just said it. You must be a little disappointed that you make it to the finals.
Yeah.
There should be a part of you that should be happy to be here. You beat an unstoppable force around 2. I imagine you'll be the talk of the tournament because of your last win. And you took Brittany, who is proving herself to be among the top ranked stand-up players, to the very end of round number 3. So you played great. You were neck and neck with her the whole time. I know it stings because you said you erased it and changed it.
Yeah.
But outside of all that, you played a damn near perfect match. So how are you feeling, buddy?
Yeah, that's the only thing that bugs me is if Men in Black 2 never happens, then I would go with my thing of just your first gut. Just do the first gut thing again, and then I'd have hit it. We'd go on to the last question. But because Men in Black 2 bit me on the last one, I was like, oh, I flipped it again, and now it bit me again. So I can never win on that 50-50 situation. It just never happens. But yeah. I didn't think I was going to be in this match. I didn't think I was going to be in this match coming to the tournament. So I'll take a third semifinals appearance as a plus. Brittani's great. I'm glad that I was able to keep it super close. Yeah, like I think this match, even in a loss, I think this has been my best season so far, play wise, accuracy wise, competitive wise. I think I've kept it close. I think I haven't played one easy person all year, and every time I played, it's been either a win or super close in a loss. So I think this is the best I've ever been, the best I've ever played, and even in a loss, I'll take that as I can hang with anyone. So hopefully I do get to see Brittani again this season. We go to rematch, or I get to see a Joe Fairley or something. I hope the high level of play never stops. So I can just keep it. It adds more ammunition to what I said in the first match.
I agree. I think the high level play will continue. And Koho, this will not be the last we see of you during the year. You made it to the semifinals of the tournament. Of course, you're going to play again, probably in some sort of title contention picture. You mentioned Brittani. You mentioned Joe. Is there anyone else out there you're looking to face off against on your road to the title?
So, okay. We keep saying it, but this is like a legit thing for me now, is I want to play Robert Kastner. That's the last person. It's the last person on my list of people that I haven't played yet, that I can still play, that I haven't done yet, that in terms of who people call super high-ranking players, Kastner was the number 1 seed. He's been the team champion. He's the last major person on my list that I haven't played one-on-one yet. And I really... no shot at Tyler Birch, because I think he's very good as well. But if Tyler can beat him, I think I can pummel Kastner. So I really want to take Kastner on one-on-one and check that one off. Because, I never got to play fucking Tim. That was the real white whale. Tim was the real white whale. Maybe Tim, that was the one I always wanted. Duck me before it could happen. So I'll settle for Kastner as a consolation prize if we can make that one.
Well, when you've been around as long as yourself, Mr. Koho, I imagine several white whales rear their head. So I wish you luck in your journey going forward. You had a fantastic tournament performance. You really made this tournament something special. So congratulations on that, and we'll see you next time for sure. As we bring in the winner today, Brittani Tapley. Brittani, so last year, let's rewind a year. You win the 5-way. You pulled a Kaiser, or Kaiser pulled a Brittani, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Mike scored 10 points last time. This time it was less than that. But you made it into the tournament at the 31 seed, and you upset the number 2 seed first round. You made a name for yourself last year in the tournament. This year in the tournament, more so. You are now going to the finals of the tournament. It's very, very exciting. You'll be playing an undefeated player, because you'll be playing either Javi Madden, a 4-0 rookie, or you'll be playing your own teammate, which would be absolutely incredible. A Duel of the Fates Civil War. Playing Tyler, who would be 6-0 at that point should he win his match later today. So either way, you're playing someone undefeated. And Brittani, you might not be undefeated overall, but this year you're on a 5-0 streak. So you're having a killer year. You're the MVP of the last one standing. You're running through the tournament. You're having a great year. Maybe one of the best accuracies overall in the tournament thus far. So, Brittani, I think a lot of people are looking at you, and if they're betting money, they're probably putting it on you. Not to add any added pressure. But you showed in this match why all of that is completely deserved. So how are you feeling about the win and moving on to the finals?
Feeling good. I'm feeling really good. Honestly, after I blanked on Umbridge, obviously, and after that happened, I'm like, oh no, we're in for a bad match. But I picked it up and I kept going, and I don't think I missed after that. So I think I did a really good job at recovering on that and not, getting that in my head. So no, I feel really good. And going forward, both undefeated players, hopefully after me, they'll have not undefeated record, even though I hate to do that to Tyler, but I want to win now. I'm in the finals. So
very true. Mike, thoughts on Brittany's performance?
Oh yeah, she just took out Captain Crunch, so she's doing really fucking well. She deserves a raise for that. But at the same point, you do have to close tonight, and you're already late, so you should probably get gone because Nazario's MIA, and I'm too fucking lazy to get up and go.
Jesus. Brittany, I will say, not to knock you a little bit, but you only missed one question in your first match. You only missed one question in your second match. You missed 2 today.
I know.
So, no, I'm just kidding. You missed 4 questions total in this match. That's fucking insane. Brittany, whether you're playing Javi or Tyler, it's going to be an insane final. I'm very much looking forward to it. Take all the time you can to prep because it's going to be crazy. Congratulations on the win today, and we'll see you both next time in the finals of the Fandom Fights tournament. The next semifinals match is later on today. It's Tyler Birch versus Javi Madden. We'll find out who's playing in the finals, so go check it out. It's going to be very exciting. Thank you to Brittany and Koho for an incredible match today. Thank you to Mike for managing. And thank you to Tim for editing this one. He always thanks me for writing. I never thank Tim for editing because Tim usually just does the outros. But thank you to Tim for editing this one. It was crazy. So be sure to check out all the other Fandom matches. If you don't know how we got here, go watch the whole tournament. It was a crazy tournament. And we'll see you next week with the finals. It's going to be a good one. So we'll see you next time on another episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.